Hi, my friends. It is Monday. Okay, I was MIA for a couple of days. As you can hear, I have a cold, but I have turned the corner with my cold. I finally have the energy to go live. The last couple of days, I was literally in bed. So I'm going to tap the screen just to say thank you for those of you that have joined us right now. It is Monday. We're in the middle of the holiday season. It is Hanukkah right now. The Christmas season is coming. It is busy. So it is the time to, unfortunately, when we get colds. I didn't think I'd actually get one this year because one of the reasons why we get colds when we're during the holidays is we're eating all that like holiday food and drinking. And I only drink now on Saturdays. So I thought I'm not going to get sick. But boom, here I am. And here I am. So what just happened? All right. So. Welcome. If you are new, you know that, well, you don't know. If you've been here before, you know that I get hundreds of questions and I do my best to answer them in the order in which they are received. If you are new, this is your opportunity to ask your questions. I'll get into my story in a little bit, but this is your opportunity to ask your questions about herpes. I know that can be like a, what? Why would I want to do that? But having herpes is something that unfortunately, well, I don't know, fortunately or unfortunately, it is actually common. It is something that a lot of people have. Most of us don't know we have it. I was just looking on my Instagram stories and one of the questions posted is, did you know that your partner had herpes? And 4% said they knew their partner had herpes. So anyways, okay, I see some questions coming in. So really quick, I'm just tapping the screen to say thank you for joining me. My name's Alexandra. I'm founder of Life with Herpes. I was diagnosed with herpes HSV1 in 2003 and HSV2 in 2011. So anywho, I have had HSV1 for 2 decades and HSV2 since 2011. I actually am just getting over a cold sore right here, as you can see. So I am on brand. Also, I just did my nails. So anyways, I'm on brand with herpes. Definitely not something I was stoked with. It was annoying. For someone that has both HSV1 and HSV2, I would take an HSV2 general outbreak any day over HSV1 because HSV1, it's on your face. I just kissed my husband for the first time today in a week. I didn't enjoy not being able to kiss my husband. I didn't enjoy, having to make different choices. Also with my son, having to be very careful with his hands or things like that. So, okay, I'm going to get to the questions, guys. Thank you for joining. Like I said, this is your opportunity to ask your questions about herpes. I am going public about my diagnosis. I've been public about it since 2017 so that you don't have to feel like I felt, which was alone, isolated, scared, humiliated, ostracized when I was first diagnosed with herpes. All right. What does equivocal mean? I like saying the word. What does equivocal mean on a blood test for herpes? Equivocal is basically when you don't get an accurate answer. So they're unable to detect if you're positive or negative for herpes. You might want to ask your doctor a little bit more about what exactly that means if the test came back. I don't have one in front of me to tell you, but basically equivocal means that you don't get a result. You're going to have to retest. So what we're looking for in a blood test is they're getting your antibodies. And if you have the antibodies for HSV1 or HSV2, then you have herpes, even though you've never had an outbreak. So for example, my antibodies would be really high right now because I just had an outbreak, right? But the longer you go without outbreaks or if you've had the herpes a long time or you don't have outbreaks commonly, then your antibody level is going to be probably pretty low. So that's what that means. What can I use for my outbreak? All right, so there's a lot of different ways we can go with this. If you feel comfortable taking the antiviral, if it's been prescribed to you by your doctor, you can take the antiviral. It is Valtrex, Valcyclovir, Acyclovir. It is an antiviral drug that does a really good job at keeping the virus dormant in our system. So you can take that daily as a prophylactic, or you can take it acute when you have an outbreak. Ooh, that was just really hot. I forgot that I just boiled that water. Oof. Okay. Ooh, that was hot. All right. If you don't want to take the antiviral, or you want to take this in conjunction with, in cahoots with is what I like to say, you can take some natural supplements. So at this point, I no longer take the antiviral. I took it consistently for 3 years straight in my 20s, late 20s, early 30s. And I just decided I no longer want to take antiviral. I really don't want to take any medication that I don't need. I've gotten to that point in my life. I just don't want to take anything. I'm pretty natural, pretty clean. So what I like to do, what is a non-negotiable for me is lysine. So I take lysine daily. This is an essential amino acid. It's a protein that helps block the replication of the herpes virus. So what happens is, on the flip side, we have this other protein called arginine. Arginine is Miracle-Gro, lighter fluid, moth to the flame, whatever you want to call it, for the HSV virus. So by adding lysine to your diet, either consuming high lysine foods or adding a lysine supplement, it actually blocks the arginine to the HSV virus. So this is something that I like to take daily. It's non-negotiable for me, and this is what I take. Okay, next we want to do immune boosting. So when you're sick, or if your immune system is low, thank you for the hearts, guys. I'm going to heart you back. Love the hearts. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So when your immune system is low, that's an opportunity for you to get outbreaks. If you have cold, the flu, whatever, it's an opportunity for your immune system to go, hey, I'm focusing on whatever, like I have a cold right now, we'll focus on the cold. That's an opportunity for the HSV virus to pop up. So we have this called Monolaurin. Monolaurin is lauric acid. It's found in human breast milk. It's also found in coconuts. This one is from coconuts, not from your mother's milk. Anyways, this is a overall immune boosting, digestive support, immune system support. It also helps break down the outer layer of enveloped viruses. HSV is an enveloped virus, which means it has a shell around it, which means our immune system cannot penetrate it. So think of it as like an egg, or even this bottle that like our immune system can't penetrate through it. It disrupts the outer shell, and so therefore our immune system can penetrate it. So this is something I also take daily. This one happens to be extra strength. You don't have to take extra strength. You can take the regular. This one is a Monolaurin lysine combination. You can order that one. It's more power, less swallows, whatever you want to do with that. You also can get it like that. And then finally, Andrographis, which is another immune support system, and it's very powerful for the HSV virus. So these are the ones that I like to take, and these are non-negotiables for me. Also, back to what can you do for your outbreak, because those are the questions. Before I forget, these are all linked for you in the bio. Okay, so also we have my company, we created the Secret Society wellness products, and they are formulated specifically for people with herpes. It took over a year to formulate this. I worked with professionals to formulate this, and they're natural. I didn't want anything that would be harsh or anything that wouldn't be natural. I'm on this natural kick in my life. So we have things like lubricants. We have things like Epsom salt bath. This is the recovery soak. Okay, this is awesome if you have an outbreak, or you're stressed out, or you just need to like chillax. This is 3 soaks in this one bath. This has things like oregano oil, super potent, super antiviral potent, geranium oil, chamomile oil, all sorts of things to either help you relax, calm your nervous system, fight the herpes virus. This is your guys' favorite, the Rescue Balm. This is something that it sells out practically every month, and this is designed to put directly onto, I love the way it smells. It has eucalyptus, it has peppermint oil, and it's put directly on your outbreak. We just launched. It launched in November, and all the shipments just went out because it was a pre-sale. It is the Fix-It salve, the herpes Fix-It salve. It literally fixes everything. Like if you want to put it around your eyes, you want to put it here, ladies. If you have any other, like, I don't know, I got this really bad blister on my ankle from walking too much. Anyways, it helps with wound repair. It helps with skin repair. It helps with scarring, things like that. But anyways, specifically it's designed for herpes, and what it has in it is Manuka honey. I don't have it in front of me to show you, but it has Manuka honey in it, which comes specifically from the Manuka tree. The bees only go to the Manuka tree. It's very potent and very powerful, and it is this beautiful salve. So go check that out as well. We might be sold out of that right now, but if we are, we'll get a new batch made. Okay, that was my really long answer for you. Do you throw away your lip balm once your breakout goes away and open a fresh one? I don't know what the right answer is on that. I have not done that. I think what I'm going to do, well, I don't know. I haven't done that. I think what I'm going to do is maybe dip it in some alcohol and just clean it off, or just like get the first layer off, and then it's clean and good to go. But this is the lip balm that I just put on before this. It's a Secret Society. It was our first product that we came out with. It's peppermint, and there's lysine in it as well, but it's a peppermint flavor. It's not too pepperminty. I don't like to taste my lip balm, if you know what I mean. Anyways, so someone is saying they were itchy and they woke up this morning, and I think I scratched so much that one of the outbreak is now bleeding. Owie, I'm so sorry. I understand how you feel. It's like an itch you can't get. I understand. Yeah, I would, if you have any of our products, if you have the Rescue Balm, I would say, or the Fix It Salve, those would be two things that would be really healing. Also, our Everyday Wellness Oil, that would be really healing. If you don't have that, potentially put some coconut oil on it and maybe some tea tree oil. If you mix that together, that would also be, tea tree oil is very wound healing. So, and it's also like prevents other infections. So that one might be something I would do. I'm so sorry. How often do you get outbreaks from 2? So HSV1, this was actually my 5th oral outbreak, and I've had this since 2003. So it is not very common. HSV2, I do get them often. I do go through seasons where I get them back to back to back to back, and then I go through seasons where I'll go a couple of months without an outbreak. So it really depends on me, and it depends on if I'm thrown off. For whatever reason, HSV2 for me is a very fragile thing. Fragile isn't the word, but it's very fragile in the sense that like I can easily get outbreaks. Does being on prescribed testosterone increase the chances of outbreaks for men? I don't know. I don't know about that one, mainly because I'm not on testosterone and I'm not a man. But I do know the hormones can impact it for women. So when we have our menstruation, either when we're ovulating or have our period, it's an opportunity for us to get outbreaks. Someone saying they didn't have a cold sore for 20 years and then bam, exactly how I feel. It's like, where did this come from? I know where mine came from. It's because I stressed my nervous system out to the max. I just tried to do cold plunging because it's very healthy and beneficial for so many people. And I'm like, I'm going to cold plunge too. My pool is cold. I'll get in it week or daily. And it just messed with my body. It does not like it at all. Clearly I'm sick. I had outbreak. It was not good. I'm sorry that you just got a cold sore. Will there be a herpes vaccine anytime soon? I know that there are people working on it. I don't know the answer to any of the ins and outs on it, mainly because here's my thing. I try to give information that I know that I can control. Not control, but I know that basically the vaccine is out of my control. We can't change. I don't know who's working on it. I also don't know. I also am very like, I'll receive information from people, oh, you should support my vaccine. I get very cautious of like, are you really creating a vaccine? What is your money going towards? Anyways, that's a lot of times how I feel about it. But here's how I do feel is right now we do have the antiviral, and that is the best thing that we could do to prevent transmission to our partners. So there is something out there that helps make it dormant. Number one. Number two, I don't want us to wait for a vaccine. I don't want us to wait for a herpes cure. The reason why is it could come out in 5 weeks, 5 years, 25 years. We don't know. And we also don't know the efficacy of it. And we don't know what it's going to do. So I would say it's important for us to live our life, not be held back by this virus, and learn to like use it as an opportunity to say, hey, I'm run down, I'm getting an outbreak. Okay, it's giving me a signal of like, hey, my body's out of whack. I need to take care of my body, opposed to like, oh, I don't want to deal with this. Let's just get a vaccine or a cure or whatever. Use it as an opportunity. Let's look at the herpes diagnosis as our glass half full instead of our glass half empty. And I know there may be people listening. They're like, Alexandra, yeah, but really it's ruined my life. Okay, I understand how you feel. And that's exactly how I felt when I was first diagnosed. I call it the Eeyore phase. And I'm not going to sit here and say, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. But you will get through it, okay? You will get through it, and you will be able to date. You will be able to fall in love. You will be able to enjoy life. So it is something that's possible. I just have heard so many people, you're walking with me because my dog has a hair appointment. Come on, Scarlett. Scarlett, come. Say goodbye to Scarlett. Tia, tengo Scarlett. Anyways, it's something that is, I just have heard people giving up on their life, not connected. What happened? Am I back? Are we there? Okay, I'm back. Okay, I cut out for a second. I just don't want anybody to give up on true love. I don't want anyone to feel like they can't find somebody. I don't want anyone to feel like they can't date, they can't become a parent, you can't enjoy your life because you have herpes. So anyways, hearing all these stories of people saying that they've held themselves back since they've been diagnosed is truly heartbreaking to me. All right, I have a call that I have to jump on. I apologize. Excuse me. I apologize that I have to bounce. Okay. Whoa. Okay. Anyways, I am going to go. I appreciate you for joining me. I'll do my best to jump on later, and have a wonderful, wonderful day. If I don't catch you, thank you for joining me. Sending you big hugs, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.